A pleasant day to each and everyone. Mabuhay. We are the Group 1 and our topic is about setting event goals and objectives. So for today's discussion, we will explain what event goals and objectives are and why they are important in planning a successful event. And these are our learning objectives. So by the end of this discussion, we should be able to do two things. It is first, to explain what an event goal and what an event objectives are. And second, it is to create our own event goals and objectives. So this means we will not only understand the concepts, but also learn how to apply them in real situations. Before we go deeper into the lesson, let's have a short icebreaker first. It's called Guess the Event. I'll give you a clue and you try to guess the event. For example, this event happens every February 14th and is celebrated by the couples. Yes, it's Valentine's Day. Wow. And its goal is to celebrate love. Aww. So another one. This event happens when students finish their studies and wear a toga or a cap. That's right, it's graduation. And its goal is to recognize as achievement. And this shows us that behind every event, there is always a purpose or a goal. Now, moving on to the event goals. The main question here is, why is the event being done? So event goals define the purpose of the event. They explain the reason why the event is being organized in the first place. For example, the goal could be to educate participants, to persuade an audience, or to celebrate a special milestone. In short, goals provide the overall direction and answer the question, why are we holding this event?
So being an event manager means you don't just randomly create or plan an event. You always start with the end in mind. And that means that before you begin doing something, you already know what you want to achieve at the end of the day. A clear understanding of the why of the events leads to a cohesive plan anchored on well-defined objective. So you have to ask yourself first, why are we creating this type of event? Is it to inform, to promote, or to raise funds? An example for this is for the fundraising type of event. If we are going to have an event like to raise funds, then we have to focus on the activities like donations. So a clear objective or goal is like a guide, making sure that every part of the event is connected and meaningful. An event objectives is like a roadmap because it will guide us on how we will accomplish the event successfully. And it should be detailed outlining specific. It must clearly outlines what needs to be done. Quantifiable, it should be measurable, like for example, the number of the attendees. Concrete result as an outcome. This means it should have a clear outcome or result after an event. When we set an event goals and objectives, we don't just jump into the planning. We must ask questions first, like, why is this event being done? Why does the client want this event? And what does the client hope to achieve? By asking this type of questions, we make sure that our plan aligns with our client's needs.
Specific means the objective is clear and well-defined. It answers what we want to achieve and how the attendee will benefit, and how the outcome we expect from the event. Being specific, everyone involved will clearly understanding the goal and can focus their efforts in making it happen.
Measurable for a small event. So ang scenario na to kay small community workshop. Let's say you're organizing a workshop on gardening for beginners in your neighborhood. So ang goal na to kay get people to attend workshop. So if not measurable, mag-get lang kaog ka ng people to come. So dili ka sure of pila gyud. So if measurable siya, have 20 people register and attend the workshop. So in short, for a small event, measurable means setting realistic specific targets that you can easily track using simple methods.
Attainable and achievable both refer to something that can be reached, obtained, or accomplished.
Relevant event goals and objectives are those that align closely with the main purpose of the event. This means that every goal or objective should contribute directly to what event is trying to achieve, whether it's raising awareness, educating attendees, or celebrating a milestone, or generating profit. Relevance ensures that all planning, resources, and activities are focused and meaningful. When goals are relevant, they help guide decision making, avoid wasting time on related tasks, and make sure the event truly serves the needs and expectation of the target audience. This also makes it easier to measure the event's success because the outcomes will clearly reflect to the event original purpose.
Bound in SMART, it means your event has a clear deadline or schedule. It answers when will it happen. For example, if you say the event will be held on October 10, 2025 from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., it makes it time-bound. In simple word, time-bound means your event has a fixed date and time to make sure it will really happen.
So, there are three P's of event management. First is the people, second is the planet, and third is the profit. First, people, they ensure the event's benefits and engages the community, guests, staff, stakeholders in a positive way. And for the planet, making the event environmentally responsible by reducing waste, conserving resources, and being eco-friendly. And lastly, the profit. Profit generates the financial sustainability, ensuring the event provides value and meets the business or organizational goals.
Setting event objectives are measurable and specific actions to take in service of your long-term goal. Here is the formula. 2 plus action word plus a single measurable, attainable, realistic, acting, responsible result and time. For example, to recognize and reward the top 10 longest serving loyal employees within the meal 6 months.
These are the different reasons why events are held. Some events are done to educate, like seminars and training sessions. Others are to organize, to inform, or to announce, like product launches or press conference. Some aim to gather people, such as reunions or concerts. Events can also be created to persuade, like campaigns or rallies. And of course, it is to celebrate, like birthdays, anniversaries, or festivals. All of these examples remind us that every event has its own specific purpose, and knowing that purpose is the first step to successful event planning.